So shortly after starting out at the Starlight Drive-In, I moved to Hangman's Alley. So if you're familiar with Hangman's Alley, here it is. I did try to do something different though. I tried to raise the whole floor. So you know how it goes down and there's rubble everywhere. So using concrete, I tried to raise the whole thing. It did lead to some glitches, like you'll notice my robot pal here. The system still wants to render her as though she's on the ground, which means her head kind of bobs around. But so you see the ground's down here. So it's dealing with all the rubble and all the ground stuff. There's the original structure. I said, what if we move the whole thing up? A different dog from a downloadable content, dog bowl, dog house. Built my bedroom up on the roof, over that little area. And then, of course, have turrets up there for internal protection, lights. The other thing I tried to do as part of this build was put the wires where the power lines already existed in the alley. So you'll see a lot of wires running from the power line system that was already in the alleyway, trying to look like I had just rewired the alley. So so where there weren't doors before, I did install some power doors. So it's a lot harder to break into the alley. Causes things to spawn just outside the door. Keeps the alley very clean. Allowed me to keep a lot of stuff here early on when I was using this as my base of operations after I'd moved on from the drive-in. I started turning the drive-in to a mini mall, so there wasn't really a need for me to live there anymore. Here's the actual hangman door that gives the alley its name. You come up here. Of course, you can open the door. You just see the hanging man swaying there. But these two auto doors with power ensure that it's very hard to spawn anything into the alley. There you can see how I ran the wires to go with the wires that were already in the alleyway. Tried to make it look as though I was just using what was already in the alley. So you can see some little power couplings behind some places here and there. Again, unlike my earlier builds, a different aesthetic this playthrough. Tried to not really hide the wires, but make them look as though they were part of the revised landscape. And there she is, of course, had almost like an embodied head floating on my floor. I really wish the game could understand for the non-player characters that I had moved the floor. It seems to work great for the downloadable content dog, but not so great for anything else. So this is Hangman's Alley. In this particular playthrough, it was the second home base. I hope you enjoy it.